What's up, you guys? Um, we're gonna do a little smoke sesh. So I've already been smoking. It is currently 9:30, 9:32, I believe, and Gianni and I went for a walk actually. So we went to go for a walk, and I did a little smoking as we went. We actually left the house and went for a little walk, and it felt amazing. So we're gonna do a little story time. I wanted to get on here because I wanted to talk to you guys. I really want to talk to you guys about um, what just happened. Two things actually, but let's get our smoking going on. If you are a smoker, you know what to do. All right, you guys. So I'm actually sitting in my closet in my kitchen right now, and I really want to turn on the camera because I just told you guys that we went for a walk, right? And by the way, it's beautiful outside. For some reason, I enjoy walking better at nighttime than during the day. I don't know why. I feel like I have more anxiety when the sun is out than if the moon was risen. But we went for a walk and um, we had walked up a hill. Well, we went down a way that I don't believe that we've ever been before, but we had walked up there and there was a woman who came outside. Um, she had two dogs, and one of the dogs, um, one of the dogs was on a leash on a tree, but the other dog was just walking slowly up to me, and Gianni kind of like walked past. Like he walked a little further down because I just like I didn't know, we didn't know if that dog was going to attack or if it was going to do anything. And that's the thing with keeping animals like on a leash and stuff, unless they won't do anything severe like that. And it was an older dog, and she walked up to me because I kind of just stopped and pet the dog. And is it just me, or do you guys ever just catch yourself thinking that you have to ask to pet an animal, or do you just go up to the animal and just start petting it? You know, if it's not your animal. I didn't ask. I didn't ask if I could pet her dog. I just pet it, and it was so nice to me, and she was so nice, and she was very, very sweet. She came up to me, and I looked just like this. I had my hat on. I had my hood on. My hood was on. It was not off. And we never exchanged each other's names, like our names. I never told her what my name was. She never told me what her name was. But she came up to me and she was like, I was like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. I love dogs. I love animals. And she was like, I'm sorry, we normally don't have people just walk up here. And it was late night. It was around 9 o'clock. So we've been back for about 40 minutes now. And it wasn't, it was, I guess it was weird to her to see two grown ass men walking down her street at 9 o'clock at night. And it's sad because growing up, I used to love walking outside. I know that I'm not the only one out there who did the same thing. If you used to walk outside, if you used to play outside, if you remember all the amazing times that we had while we were younger, leave it in the comments below, because I'm curious to see how many will say that they remember that. I have to have at least one or two people. But yeah, just do you remember the times when we were kids and we would play outside, and even as adult, when I became an adult, I would still walk outside late nights. And so when she had said that it was unusual, it is kind of unusual. You don't see many people walking outside like they used to. The world's changing, you know. So it was actually Gianni's idea. He asked if I wanted to go for a walk, and I said yes. I said I do want to go for a walk, and since it was beautiful around here, then we ended up doing it. And this lady, she was so sweet. I feel like we can really dissect everything that went on when her and I met. Um, I just had deja vu. I just had deja vu, you guys. Oh my gosh. I hope that's a good thing. Oh, baby. Oh, he's really trying to get outside. Where was I at? I just had deja vu. Ugh. Anyways, um, but like I was saying, we can go back and we can dissect what had happened, and if we like doing that, which sometimes I enjoy doing that, but um, when she came up to me and when I was petting her dog, um, she was just asking, she was like, "Are you from the area?" And we were having like a full-fledged conversation with one another. Johnny was still further down the road. He actually turned around to wait for me, and um, I was like, I'm kind of semi new to the area, um, but I said I've been here for about 3 years on and off. I think it was about 5 years. I was like, I've been here for about 5 years off on and off, but the area that we were walking around, and actually the area that we are currently residing in right now, it's it's laid back for the most part. There's not much violence that goes on around here. I hear him coming down now. There's not much violence or anything anymore down here. But when she was telling me that it was very unusual, I kind of agreed with her because you don't see as many people. Hi, sugar. As many people coming and walking at night. So I was telling Johnny how it it made me feel good. It felt good to actually speak to another human, and be two humans together and not find it unusual or weird. So I can barely see you. Like I see your shadow, but I can't like see you. But anyways, where was I? I lose my train of thought a lot. But anyways, y'all, I dropped my tripod. Babe, I dropped my tripod and the leg fell off of it. And it's so crazy because I was telling y'all, if y'all didn't see my other video, go look at my other video. I was saying how I had gotten the Walmart tripod for like 15 bucks and I got this one for like 10. I got this on Temu. I do prefer this one better than the Walmart one, but since I have dropped this it's been about number five. We're like on number five right now, and it still was good. But before I got on video with you guys, I dropped it and the leg came off. And huh? Yeah, my phone's cracked to hell. It is, it is. But Do you guys remember like the flip phones? Remember the flip phones? I would enjoy. I remember being in school. Off topic. I remember being in school, and there would be people who had their iPhones before I ever did. I didn't even really know what an iPhone was or even how to work it, but I didn't get my first phone until junior year of high school, and it was actually a flip phone. And before then, I would use my adopted mother's phone, and she had a Verizon. It was a purple one, purple flip phone, and I would take that to school, and I would pretend that it was an iPhone. If you ever did that, let me know. I'm curious. Let me know if you've ever done that, because I used to do it all the time, and I would always tell people that it's an iPhone. Or I would take my sister's MP3 player, and I would act as I'm on the phone when I'm in school, when I'm in class, But kids nowadays, a lot of them, pretty much all of them, most of them have iPhones. And Gianni and I were talking about this the other day, but okay, we actually talked about this today. And what do you guys think about social media? Do you guys think that it is a blessing, or do you think that it's a curse? Let me know also, because we actually had a little debate. I believe it is a blessing. This has changed my life for the better, and he believes that it is a curse. And if you guys are curious about what we um, want to, why we choose that, let me know also. Let me know in the comments, because we can definitely have a debate. We actually talked about that, and I was like, it would be nice. So even if I have one of you guys say that you guys want to debate, I will ask him nicely if he would like to do it with me. But if not, then I will definitely tell you guys why I believe it is a blessing. But it's 50-50. I feel like there are 50% of people who would think that it is a curse, and I believe that 50% feel like it is a blessing. But I believe it is a blessing. If it wasn't for social media, I don't know how I would have gotten through COVID. And we all experienced COVID. And if you are still alive with us today, then that is a blessing. And count your blessings too, because I don't know how I survived it, um, but I did. And I'm I'm glad. I'm happy where I am in life right now. I'm not really where I want to be, but I am grateful for where I am now. But yeah, anyways, this right here, this cracked. And actually, no, it didn't crack. Thought it did. I showed you guys, this is what I use as my little microphone. Okay. You can say it's ghetto, that's okay. I like me some ghetto things. But yeah, let me go back to my story. You guys know that I'm very ADHD. Where was I? So it was a dead end road. We got to the end of the road and we had to come back around. Came back around, went back to where we started, but we passed the house and the lady was gone. And I really thought that I was going to see her dog. I thought that she may have trusted enough to keep the dog back out while we came back, but it was inside. And it's like I it made me smile when I did get to talk to her, when I did get to speak to her, and it was just like a little conversation. It was nice. It was a nice conversation. She was saying how she's been here for about 3 to 5 years, and she's still kind of newer to the area, and she likes how this area is quieter. And it for the most part, it's more of a quiet neighborhood. It wasn't as how it used to be. I was told that it was worse, but I've been enjoying it. I know that you guys know some things why for the most part, um, I'm trying to say. Are you guys in a relationship where your partner just like sits and stares? And see, I can't say that he fully does that all the time, but I do it sometimes too. Is that weird? Anyways, I do that though. Though. I do that though. I do that though. I do. It's so weird. I don't know why. Why do you guys think that we do that? Those of us who do that. I don't know. But I yeah, that's what I want to tell you guys. Like it was it was nice. It was very nice to have talked to her and to speak to another human being who honestly, she didn't even have to come up to me and talk to me. She really didn't have to do that. And the fact that she trusted and to do that, that's also like, wow, like you don't see that much. I feel like a lot of people kind of just like keep their heads down. They don't really associate with one another. They have their own lives to worry about. They don't really care about anyone else's lives. And just to have a small little conversation with someone, whether it's throughout the day or whether it's just like for 2 minutes, you want to cherish those moments because I used to go hiking a lot. Um, back like back when COVID was slowly uplifting, I used to go camping a lot and I would go hiking, and there were always people that I would meet on the trails, and they would say how they are just so involved with nature and they love nature because first of all, nature doesn't argue with you back. Nature doesn't tell you that you have to pay for your bills. Nature doesn't stress you out. If anything, nature brings a peace within yourself, I believe. And there's actually a YouTuber here. I'm going to leave his page somewhere around here. He says how it's a blessing to be alone, and he is in his thoughts a lot when he's alone, but sometimes it can be a good thing, depending on how you feel about that. If you if you were someone like me back then when I was alone and I felt as though being alone, I felt like I could find myself more. I feel like a lot, if not most of us, have to experience what it's like to really be alone. And if we don't, then we didn't get that time within ourselves to really think about where we are, I guess. And so I feel as though I was put in that situation to be alone, um, to, I guess, kind of wake up. And another reason why I changed this YouTube channel, you guys know that I am slowly starting to wake up. And so yeah, go follow him. Go check him out. Go follow him. I don't want to like tell anybody to, like just follow someone, but he does have some really good content. It feels like he's right there with you, like you guys are having a conversation together. And those of you who like me would like that and would like what he has to do. So, um, but yeah, I just wanted to, I really just, I told myself when I got back inside, I was like, I just want to turn on the camera and just talk to you guys and just let you guys know what just happened. It was nice. I very much enjoyed it. But where am I at right now? Okay, you guys, well, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. Hold on. I'm gonna wrap up the video, you guys, but I guess just think about what I said. Let me know what you thought about it, or what you think is going on, maybe in the world. Your opinions. What do you think about social media? Um, Let me know. Like I said, I'm grateful for it, and I have a lot of thoughts that runs through my heads daily. Heads, like I have many heads, right? But no, I have a lot of thoughts that run through my head, and social media has helped me get them out. And I feel like that's a blessing. It really depends on how you think of it, like what you use it for also. Like what are you using it for? there are many things that we can think of why it would be, the pros or the cons, but yeah, I enjoyed mine and his little debate today, and we got to really see why the other person feels that way, and so I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know. And if you'd like to, and you aren't already, please hit that button down below and subscribe to my channel and become part of the family. Um, Let me know what type of videos you like to see. I guess that's it, you guys. I'm gonna hit this one last time for the road. That's a good one. I love you guys, and stay safe out there. Be blessed. Be grateful. Be beautiful. Smile. Try to get all the negative thoughts out and bring back the positive thoughts, because there's so much negative things already going on in this world, and we don't want it to bring us down. So we are going to uplift ourselves, which, by the way, I see some of you guys too. I do see some of you guys. Do not keep your head down. Keep your head held high. Stay beautiful. Stay strong. Stay safe. Um, and yeah, well, I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. And that's a wrap. Okay. Bye, you guys.